Because y'all, I do not want to send out no Cricut words on nobody's shirt. Because if it do, that's just a shirt I've messed up and I have to throw it away. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Athena if you are new here, and thank y'all so much for clicking on this video. So in today's video, I am here to show you all how I started my t-shirt business from home. So if you feel like that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the right place. Some things that I will be showing you all today is like my equipment here, my heat press machine, my Cricut machine, my vinyl. You can see my vinyl back here. I will be showing you all what type of t-shirts I use, as well as what type of packaging material that I use when I ship out my orders to my customers. Going forward on this channel, my channel will basically be about like all business related things. I just want to take you all on the journey with me as I grow my business. Now, I did start out my business with accessories, and then recently I just added t-shirts. I have a Shopify website, and I actually have 2 Etsy shops, okay? So let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, y'all, so I am walking y'all in here with my t-shirts. This room is super junky, but I am keeping it real with y'all. So this is basically where I keep my t-shirts. This is kind of like a guest room, but basically no one ever comes in here. But anyway, so this is where I keep my t-shirts. Now, this cube shelf here, I actually got from the marketplace. I think I found it for like $20 on Marketplace. So just be mindful of that. You do not have to get everything from Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot. Y'all, please check out your thrift store first. Please check out the marketplace. Please see if any friends got anything they want to get rid of. You'll be able to save a lot of money that way, okay? So going into my t-shirts, this is how I have my t-shirts organized from size small all the way to 2X. And these are just little cubes that I got from Dollar Tree. Again, these little things were only $1 from the Dollar Tree. Very inexpensive. So my size small all the way to 2X. I like to use the Gildan shirts. So I do have the soft style and I do have the heavy cotton. Now, most of my shirts are heavy cotton. So, I mean, I do want to move to like the Bella canvas shirts, but that's later on. I'm really still just testing the waters when it comes to my t-shirt business. The soft style shirts, they are about like $3.50. It depends on where you get it from. So I do purchase my shirts from jiffyshirts.com and also alldayshirts.com. Now, I like to use more than one website because just in case one website is out of the shirt, usually the other company will have that shirt in stock, okay? Now, like the regular heavy cotton shirts, you can get them for about $2.50, definitely less than $3. If you have a local Hobby Lobby in your area, you can also get them from Hobby Lobby. Well, at least I know that my Hobby Lobby in my area has the Gildan heavy cotton shirts. Not every color, but they do have like the basic colors you will need at your store. So be sure to check out your Hobby Lobby as well. And this is just one of the shirts that I made. I like to keep it for myself. And it says, "I'm not the veteran's wife, I am the veteran." For those of you who do not know, I am a military veteran. I did serve 5 years in the Air Force. So shout out to all of my military women out there and men. Now, moving on, I want to show you all my very first 4 designs. Now, like I said earlier, I am a military veteran. So my first designs actually started out being military shirts. So my first design here says DD214, and of course it's going to appear backwards to you, but when you put it on the shirt and you lay it down, this is what it looks like. So I have DD214. Now, this was my very first one. It says military baddie with dog chains. So I actually created this one myself in my very first design. Now, I got these from FM Expressions, and so you can get a pack. Now, I got about 75 of each one of these. And it costs about $35 for each. But if you do the breakdown, each one is no more than 15 to 20 cents each. Now you put this 15 to 20 cent each transfer along with a $3 shirt, you can see now how you can price it and make a profit from it. So these were my very first designs, and y'all, these are my babies here. I actually have to make this shirt today. Miss Crystal actually ordered this shirt here. Half of my heart is deployed, so I will be making this shirt and getting it shipped off today. And then this is just kind of where my husband keeps his. He's also getting into t-shirts as well. And one more thing that I wanted to say about these transfers here is, y'all, you literally just take it. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to take it over to my t-shirt. I'm gonna measure it right how I want it on the shirt. And then I'm just gonna use my heat press machine. And now I do place these at the temperature of 325 for 7 seconds. So that is all I have to do with these here. They are so easy to use. I wish I can get all of my designs in these. So this just eliminates the need for having to use your Cricut machine and use your vinyl with it. Now, this is what I like to do. I like to keep count of my inventory. That way, when I see something get low, like this one, it says black, medium, 0. All of these are 0. So I do have to go and restock those. I try my best to keep at least 2 of each color in stock. That way I never run out. And I do not want to keep my customers waiting for, more than 3 or 4 days for me to ship something. I try my best to process their order within 1 to 2 business days. So let's move on to my equipment. So of course, the main thing I want to show you all is my heat press machine. Now I did get this heat press machine from Amazon, and I chose to do the swing heat press machine, which means it swings around. Now you have to keep in mind when you get a swing machine that you have to have enough space in the back so that it swings around. So I do keep my table off the wall just a little bit. And with this heat press machine, I'm going to swing it back around. It does pull out. So you do not have to work, see, directly under the heat. Usually I push it all the way back towards the wall. I pull it out, and then I put my t-shirt here. So I have enough space and I still don't have to work under the heat. And it also comes with these 2 pads. You definitely want to keep this on there. It does protect your t-shirt and your vinyl or whatever material you are using. And when you are using this machine, please be sure to use the handles. You do not want to touch this because, as you can see, this piece gets really, really hot. Please only use the handles and your clamp here to pull down. So, and this is very simple. I'm just showing you all how I pull it down. It's very easy. You can make it as tight as you need it to. And this is the button here that I use to cut it on. And you will set the temperature and the time that you need. Now, if you already have this machine and you're not quite sure how to use it, just let me know. I can make a separate video of how to set the timer and also how to set the temperature. Very easy to use, all right? Now, this heat press machine did come with like a 5-in-1. So I do have a box right here under the table, and you do get a cup. Actually, just let me pull it out for y'all. Pull it out and show y'all. So this is kind of like a 4-in-1 or a 5-in-1. I think that's what it said on Amazon. So even if you want to make cups, y'all, it does come with the cups. There's like a hat thing over here if you want to make hats. And then like if you want to make plates, you can make mouse pads. You can do all kind of things with this. So it's literally a 4 or 5-in-1 heat press machine. So I do like this. And I think this whole thing, y'all, was under $200. Like, no lie, under $200. So now moving on to my Cricut machine. Now, this is my baby here, y'all. This was a gift from one of my older brothers. He knows that I wanted to get into the t-shirt side of things. And he had an extra Cricut machine just laying around he didn't need, so he gave it to me. And y'all, this thing has really pushed my business going forward. And he also gave me these 2 mats along with some Cricut vinyl as well. So these 2 mats you can get from Amazon. I think both of them are running you about $10. So I did get this as well. Just going to open up this Cricut machine. It's super easy to use. These are just 2 Teflon sheets. These 2 Teflon sheets come with the heat press machine, and it's just basically protecting your garment, your clothing, and the vinyl from being burned. Very nice to have. Now, I just recently purchased these larger Cricut mats. So these are 12 by 14 mats. And the reason why I bought 2 bigger mats is because for my extra large and like 2X size shirts, I need my design to be larger so that it doesn't look so small on the shirt. And then these cost about $10 as well on Amazon. Now, the next thing I want to show you all is this mini heat press, y'all. It is so cute. And I got it in the teal color. And you can take it off like this so it doesn't burn the table or whatever you're setting it down. You can set the temperature. Now, what I like to use this for is like the neck side of my t-shirts. I like to cut out some vinyl and put my brand in the neck side of the label. Well, in the neck side of the t-shirt, y'all. So I make these from scrap. So whatever scrap pieces I have left over, let me see what I have left. So here we go. Like some scrap pieces like this that's left over, I really will use this to make my name tags for my shirts. So super easy to use. And this heat press machine was like $35 on Amazon too. All right, so now we are moving on to packaging. So these are my poly mailers that I use. These are 10 by 13 poly mailers. So they will fit pretty much any size t-shirt. I use from size small to 2X. They fit with no problem. And my poly mailers read, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And on the back, you just take this off when you need to close it. It has this little glue here. You pretty much close it down. It is very sturdy. I have never had any issues with these poly mailers. So I don't just stick my t-shirts in here. I put them in here first. It's just another protection for the customer's shirt to make sure nothing happens to it and nothing is damaged. And when I put the t-shirt in the clear bag, what I like to do next is use these washing instructions. Now, I also got these from Amazon as well, and I think they were probably about $15, and I want to say it was about $200. And once I do that, let's say a customer order a medium shirt, I'll take one of these and put it right here on the clear bag. And now when I also send out t-shirts, I have larger thank you cards. So I just have, you know, my email, my website, you know, if they want to reach me, and also give a discount code if they would like to purchase again. Also, they can tag me on Instagram so that I can share, you know, share their t-shirts with my followers on there. Now, the next thing also is a t-shirt folder. You really do not need this. Since I've kind of figured out how the t-shirt folder works, I actually just fold my t-shirts myself. I'm just going to open it up for y'all and show y'all what it looks like. So I've kind of gotten the hang of pretty much doing it by hand. And it opens up like this. So it's almost like 6 separate pieces. As you can see, they're all 6 separate pieces. And you lay your t-shirt down and you basically fold it in. And you fold the other side in. And then all you have is this left. And then you literally just fold that part in. And then you have your folded shirt. So that is it. But like I say, now I pretty much just fold it by hand. Again, I think this thing was probably about $13 on Amazon. It is something that you really don't need. But if you just want to be fancy like me, then you can get that. So the next thing I want to show y'all is my ruler. So I did start out with this ruler. It does come in a 4-pack. Let's see if I can show y'all the other pieces down here. So it does come in a 4-pack. You get the infant, you get the toddler, the youth, and the adult, of course. So I was using the adult, but I kind of felt like some of my measurements just weren't as accurate as I wanted it to be. So that's why I went with the larger ruler. And as you can see, a totally different size here. I'm able to get a better measurement with this, and I feel a lot better sending out shirts. Because y'all, I do not want to send out no Cricut words on nobody's shirt, because if it do, that's just a shirt I've messed up and I have to throw it away. So I do not want to be wasting money, wasting shirts, none of that. So I like this a lot better. And you can flip it over and it has the white numbers. So you can use it for lighter shirts and darker shirts. But this is a weeding kit, and it actually came in this pack right here. Well, besides the vinyl cutter. But this whole kit was like $17 on Amazon. And to be honest with y'all, I really don't use everything in this kit. I only use the vinyl cutter. I use the tweezers here if I need to get in like a very small section of the vinyl. And then I use this to pretty much take the bubbles out of my vinyl. I use this on my mat like this, basically to smooth out the vinyl before I use it on my Cricut machine. So to be honest, you don't even need all of this, y'all. You can get away with just this, and maybe some tweezers. And it does come with, you know, all kind of equipment. But to be honest, y'all, I got this thing right here from Dollar Tree. And this is what I use. It's a lot thicker for me to grab onto to be able to get the little pieces out of the letters. You know, like you got the letter A and you need to get that little piece out the middle. This just is a lot better for me to grip on versus this one. I don't like the way it feels, and you probably won't either, but again, personal preference. But yeah, these things come from Dollar Tree, y'all. Well, $1.25 tree now, right? But still, you can get these things for around $1. Very inexpensive, and you really don't need this whole kit. Now, the next thing I want to show y'all is just my rulers that I use. Again, this ruler comes from the Dollar Tree, and my larger ruler comes from Hobby Lobby. Now, the reason why you see this on the back is because I could not see the numbers when I laid them down on the shirt. And I really just took my little sticky notes right here and laid it on the back of the number so that I can see it. I was probably being a little ghetto with it. But y'all, I was not about to go out and buy a whole nother ruler just because I couldn't see numbers. So just be sure to make do with what you have. And these are just some more stickers that I made from the excess vinyl that I did not throw away so that I can make my neck labels for my t-shirts. All right. So again, this is just some of the stuff that I use. Oh, let me show y'all this too. So I ended up making my own little vinyl excess holder, I guess. You know, the little pieces that you weed out. This is just like a Bath and Body Works bottle that I use. I put some tape up here and I put two pieces together so it really won't stick to the back of it, but some of them are sticking. So I made this thing myself because these little things just to hold your vinyl pieces cost too much money on Amazon. Probably about $10, and I had something at home. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make it myself. And that's what I did, all right? So that's what I got here. So again, this is everything that I have been using since starting my t-shirt business. This stuff is super inexpensive. You don't need everything but the basics. And also, let me show you this vinyl roll holder. I got this from Amazon as well. I think it was about $16, $17. It holds 24 different rolls. And the vinyl that I like to use is the Sizer or Caesar, however you pronounce it, Easy Weed brand. All right, y'all. So I know you've seen the scale sitting on the table, but I wanted to bring over my thermal printer as well. I usually keep it on my desk when I'm working. But these two actually came in a set together. So these are the boxes for you. Get the postal scale there and the thermal label printer. Now also with that, I did get the labels as well as the label holder. So all of this came as a set. Now I did get this on eBay. It was a little bit cheaper than getting it on Amazon. This set was about $150. And this is what the scale looks like. So you can open it and close it as well. Now when you have it open, it's just like to put bigger packages on if you have anything bigger to hold it that way. So you can do it this way. And then you can also close it and put something on top. Very easy to use, and so far seems to be very accurate. And I just pretty much hold this button to cut it off. Hit it again. There we go. So it cuts off. So what I use my thermal printer for is to print out my labels to send to my customers. And I also use this to print out my packaging slips as well. So this will eliminate the need for actually having a printer. Now I also got these folding tapers from Home Depot. Both of them cost me about $100. So they both fold out, and I think they are 6 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Now I did try looking on like Facebook Marketplace, and I also went to some thrift stores, and I did go to like some yard sales to try to find it a little bit cheaper first. So that would be my suggestion. Please try those places first before you go to like Home Depot to get these tables, because y'all, you could get them a little bit cheaper. So I am working on getting some tablecloth so I can cover everything underneath here, because I don't like the way it looks. I just want, you know, just for the aesthetic purposes of it, I just want it to be able to look a little bit better and be able to hide everything that's under the table. The reason I'm really showing y'all what my area looks like, it looks a hot mess right now, but I just want to be able to show y'all the real and the raw side of my business when it comes to my t-shirts and stuff, or my area that I work in. This is what it looks like, but y'all stay tuned. Y'all see what I do to it. All right, so that is everything that I wanted to show you all today. If you are interested in anything, I will leave the links down below in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, all right? Thank y'all so much for your support, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.